Here we go. I almost feel bad that I think I got this game for like $8 or something, because there was like a significant sale on the Epic Games Store where this was like half off already, and it was also not at its full price yet, because I think its price went up over time as it got more finished. But there was also like a $5 like coupon or something, so it just collectively just kept beating down the price more and more until I was like, whoa. I preemptively bought this game maybe even a year before I played it, just because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play it because it's Supergiant, but I'm waiting for it to be finished. But that's a low number. I guess I shouldn't feel that bad though, because I think I own Bastion on 3 platforms, and I have multiple merch items from this company, and I seem to have inspired a number of purchases of Hades with this particular series because a lot of people are playing along. I might have more comments showing that I inspired purchases of this game than like any other game I've ever played, maybe? Or maybe it's just the bias of recent memory, making it because it's harder to remember that far back.
Hypnos must be on break.
He's been gone for 2 of my 3 runs since I got back.
Everything is as it always was.
Quite a mess you've created, I must say, Father, after being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
No, it most certainly is not. Though I take it it shall not be long before another of our private meetings then.
Count on that.
It's all I do, bro. I always just... all I do is run.
Circumstances call for more pets.
The way he trembles. I guess he likes it, but it's also like I've never seen a dog quite react that way to getting a pet. So this is just your spot, huh?
Be on your way, Zagreus. I have an audience with Lord Hades in a moment. An inquiry into my recent absences.
What are you worried about, Than? You've never given him a reason not to trust you.
Recently, I'm not so sure. Whatever you're doing, it had better be worth it.
You could always talk to him, Zag. So was that the requirement to getting him down here? Did I have to beat him in those challenges? Because I encountered him plenty of times, and he's clearly helping me, I guess, while being all tsundere about it and shit. But then I defeated him, and then I've beaten him twice now, I think, and now he's been here twice. Not counting the time he was here with Meg. But that wasn't like a real interaction. I couldn't give either of them a gift.
How did it go, lad? You've been gone a while. For good reason, I hope.
I found her again, sir, and we were able to talk some more. But I have so many questions left for her, and Father's certainly not been of any help.
Well, first of all, good work. I knew you had it in you. Secondly, you know what you have to do. Go find her, for as many chances as it takes. It's not just her you've sought. It's the answers to those questions that you have.
Yes, I will.
All you have to do is suffer dying over and over again, but I guess we were already doing that, so I guess it's not that much of a change. In fact, the weird, like, collapsing might even be less of a traumatic death than the violent ones I keep having. I was really worried that I'd be really... I wasn't that worried, but there was, because it wasn't that long of a break, but there was that minor concern of like, if I take a 2-week break to play another game real quick, what if I come back really rusty? And I'm still, but I have a 2 winning streak so far, so I guess it's not that bad.
Say, Orpheus, you wouldn't happen to know the nymph Eurydice, would you? Tall, woodsy type. I get the impression maybe you know each other.
What? Why, yes. I know Eurydice. Or, I once knew her, I should say. Why ever would you ask me such a thing, my friend?
I saw her, mate, in Asphodel. She's doing fine up there, all on her own. The two of you used to know each other then?
We more than knew each other, Zagreus. We were husband and wife. She was my muse. To think that we are doomed to be apart during our afterlives. Oh well.
Ah well. Don't you have a message I could bring to her if we should meet again, something like that?
I do not wish to trouble her again, my friend. Speak not to her of me, all right? I have my memory of her. It is enough.
You can't be serious.
So they are connected, which seemed pretty clear. The obvious connection of the musician with no muse, and then the woman that never stops singing, played by the actual voice of music of the entire company's games, Ashley Barrett. So did you wrong her? She's not happy with you, clearly. And you seem to be afraid to face her at this point. I think you've got trouble. So that's probably why he's completely unwilling to do anything and play anything, is because on top of losing the muse, it's his fault, most likely. Sup? I'm about to blow your mind.
Miss Dusa, I wanted you to have this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
Whoa, was that the last one? Prophecy foretold. I sometimes offer my assistance, although it is here the little Gorgon bears her fangs, refusing any help. That I can clearly see my own reflection in our polished countertop suggests she doesn't need it, either.
Oh, so, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you? Or maybe tidy up some more? Or, I just thought maybe you'd like something to drink sometime?
Oh, drink sometime sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
Well, I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, forget I asked. Or anything. I'm sorry. Bye.
Dusa?
Sounds like I'll meet her at the counter tomorrow. You would think with how much she's cleaning all the time, and apparently you can see her face in the countertops, that the dog hair would be gone by now. But apparently I have to pay for that. I don't know, I'm kind of amused by the Cerberus aftermath being everywhere. The claw marks.
Here's the catch of the day. Seems fair enough.
Oh, it's plus... Yeah, that was plus 2. I got 2 nectar. Did I always get 2 nectar for that? Or is it RNG? It was gems before, right? I think it might randomize. Or it might be per what fish you got. That's like 2 nectar is big progress. I gotta keep it out for the fishing spots. I might be missing them because it's just one little glowy spot somewhere in the water, and there's just a lot of level. I try to keep the playthrough going.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
So you're going back out there again? Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
Pathetic's a mean way to put it, because I'm dying in my mother's arms because I can't survive on the surface. It's pretty fucked up. Also, your business, not mine, feels weird because it is your business, because you're gonna be there to stop me, because you every time.
Broker, what's new, my friend?
Oh. Turn 1 Titan's Blood into 200 gemstones. I would want the opposite, I would figure. So you started over on keys. So I bought the next tier with my keys, and I only got 1 key from that last run. It's gonna take a while to get there again, but I have a bunch of purple to spend to make up for my messy spending last time. It's coming pretty quickly now.
Reach the surface.
The fact that I finish entire runs and also have the plus 20% effect on is helping.
Nyx, you saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me?
I thought we found out she saved me like several runs ago. Backlog.
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child, through my own binding choice. These circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
I never should have been born. Is that what the Fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Thank them for me.
Tempt not my daughters thus. So I was looking at the trophy screen and not the prophecy screen. Maybe I did finish the prophecy and the final trophy is the reward of the prophecy for getting all the other trophies. Let's see, where is the completed one? Harsh conditions. The son of the god of the dead shall someday break free from the realm in which he was born while under the many conditions of the Oh. So beat the game with every single pact of punishment, but not at the same time, right? So just take a few of them at a time on various runs, and then my reward will be 15 Titan's blood. But I have to defeat... either do one run for every single pact of punishment, or just... like slowly do like 2 or 3 at a time? 4? Who knows? I guess the higher... this is my incentive to do ones I've never done before, basically, while also each time I beat the game with a weapon, yeah, I can only get more rewards by beating it with higher levels of the meter, which then requires me taking on more of them at once, and that'll be interesting. I got one of them. Okay. So I just need to do more runs of the final world, basically, and then I'll get a bunch of Titan's blood. Because there was definitely more than one question mark last time. So this is the dire bother. And then I just need to buy a bunch of renovations with gems, even ones I don't necessarily care about, just to grind out the 4 diamonds. So I'm still saving up for better ones. Close at the heart. The son of the god of the dead shall someday... keepsakes. Oh. Incentive to just to wear every keepsake at some point. Just kind of randomly. It's good to have incentive to experiment, but sometimes I'm like, but I want every run to be good. And so I got a little iffy about the idea of about wearing something just for the sake of checking it off a list. Same thing with the boons, where I'm like, it's good that there's an incentive to try all the boons, but at the same time, that I feel like there's just certain boons that might never quite line up with what I feel like my current build is, and picking them up on a whim is kind of counterproductive sometimes. And so getting the actual list to be done feels a little frustrating. Okay, so what's going on? Or here's the question. Is there... maybe there isn't even... these are all for... oh yeah, these are all for doing everything's... okay. Yeah, getting every boon of each person. So... I think I imagined a thing that wasn't here. I think I unlocked this by unlocking all of the different ones. And I guess the reward is 2 ambrosia. So the reward is not another... what are they called? Keepsakes. But I still have 1 keepsake to go, right? I thought. Let's double check.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's one at the bottom. That must be some sort of special unlock for much later, and I've functionally done with this for now. I guess I'm just free to give my nectar to whoever I want to now. Broken urns have a 3% chance to contain health items. Ooh. That's not bad. Just all broken urns might have health items in it, and it upgrades over time. And I think that's every single individual urn has a 3% chance, so that's a decent chance of healing per room. So that's worth leveling up. These take a while to level up too. I only have 3 level 2s and 1 level 3, and that's it. And they're some of the first ones I ever had. Okay. Let's get upgrading and stuff, now that I've checked everybody. Yeah, I think I just intuitively figured that there was a fate for that, because there just tends to be a fate for everything, and that was a list to complete. But there is no fate for getting every keepsake, there's a fate for using every keepsake. Just functionally similar. Alright, so I can now afford this increased money per...
My good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team.
There we go. So next up will be the Infernal Troves being upgraded. And maybe upgraded again afterwards, we'll see. That'll be worth getting. I need another 127. And then I guess we'll just blah 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 blah. Oh, these are really cheap. Yeah, these are pretty cheap, so you can really quickly get the diamonds by just spamming these. Yeah. So so a few more runs and I'll be able to afford this one, and then we'll just kind of through all these until I can unlock these, which are clearly also worth getting. Yeah, these are pretty worth it. Honestly, I probably should have just splurged on these sooner. The Trove just isn't... Troves are fine, but these are probably better. Is that max life? Yeah, so getting purple increases your maximum life. Getting keys... Faded Authority. Randomly alter the reward for the next chamber. Actually, I've never encountered Faded Authority, so I actually don't really know what they mean. I hope randomly alter the reward is for the better in some way. Nectar gives you a palm. Gems give you gold. Yeah, this just makes it so all the meta progression systems also give me progress in this run, which is a kind of a huge upgrade. You really do snowball in power in a way that is the reason why you start getting winning streaks. It's not entirely because of your game knowledge and skill progress, although it's some of that. It's plenty of that, I'm sure. Make our boons more boonier. Oh, wow. This is just a... Wow, it's not going up. Whoa, I went all the way to 10, and it's only 50 each. Okay. Like, that definitely adds up relatively quickly when you keep spamming it like that. But, like, 10% increased boon rarity is a... You normally have... Like, isn't that what you get from the fucking boon item? Isn't that what you get from wearing the item for... These are all 10%. Yeah, these are 10%. They get better, I guess. I haven't gotten one of them to be better yet. This one's Dionysus is almost there. But I don't know if it gets 20% or something like that, but that's a big thing. Oh, we're gonna snowball in power like crazy. The stabby sword, or not sword. I'm an idiot.
Now, are you being serious here, pal?
No, I didn't mean to do that.
All this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
Oh.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought.
Yeah, I totally meant to do that. Yeah, I did this, but that's the maps to the nectar key. I just used up a nectar on accident. Fuck. Reminder to not button mash around him. Whoopsie. It's fine. Just another improved relationship, just not the one I was going for. He's got a spin attack. Yeah. Does this... Wait, did it transform? Oh yeah, look at it spin. And then the blade... You see the blade retract. Do you ever see the blade retract outside of that context? You don't see the blade draw, I guess because it would make the attack slow. Does it retract when I sit here long enough for it to go away? No, it just vanishes. This is the only attack, I think, where it references the idea that the blade retracts. That's weird. Why does it do that? Why does it... So I kind of have no idea how to build a build for this weapon. Let's see. I currently... Yeah, I haven't even beaten Elysium yet, so I'm kind of trash with this weapon.
Said our goodbyes already.
Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around.
Wow.
Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must.
Let's see you break some of these bones. All right, let's see if you got cool upgrades.
Paratha, you were once Father's spear.
So the first one, if you upgrade it, it makes his special damage, range, and speed. I assume that's the damage, range, and speed of the special specifically. And the special is... This is normal attack, so this is special. Right? Because this would be cast. So the special is the throw. So it goes further and further, does more and more damage, and travels faster. Aspect of Achilles. After your special, you can retrieve your spear with a Raging Rush. Raging Rush. Press right trigger to dash to your spear, damaging foes. The next 4 attacks or casts are stronger. So that makes it like a grappling hook. I throw my spear at them, but then when I press the right trigger again, instead of having it come back, I go to it, and then I get stronger. Post-rush bonus damage is 50%. Not a bad starting point. Your spin attack becomes Punishing Sweep, a huge spin attack that makes foes take more attack and special damage for 10 seconds. It's good that it makes me stronger, but I don't love slowly charging up an attack in the middle of the chaos of this game. And this one we don't even have access to. So do I want spamming my spear to be stronger, or do I want the ability to like get over? No, that's not get over here. It's me get over there. I'm trying to think of what I might want to do with this. And also not just do the same thing I did a minute ago. It's like another backstab build or something. I don't know. I do like the idea of this attack, so I kind of want to unlock this.
Achilles himself.
+2 for 75%. Dare I? Eh, fuck it.
Varatha, reveal your secrets.
Let's Achilles. Whoa, it looks different. Did they always look different with the different builds? Maybe. Maybe I just didn't notice as clearly. This one's really, really apparent because there's such a clean appearance to the weapon, and now it looks completely different. All right. Boom. Never been stabbed quite like that. All right, so now I've got this new dash, which does bonus, causes me to have a bonus damage buff. Oh, and I'm a lightning-y, so boop, 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 and then it's gone. It's really clear feedback on when it's active, if you keep an eye out for it. Keepsakes. I'm kind of feeling Dionysus. Just because if I'm spamming on people, maybe dashing to them, then attacking them from behind. Stacking a melting effect could be nice. I do like the Dionysus poison damage. And it's not a build that I've used recently as much, because I was like Poseidon and then Zeus before. Maybe Dionysus and Aphrodite, the two hedonistic characters. Build them together to give weakness and poison and some charming effects, and then eventually that big giant nuke of damage against the boss could be interesting. We'll see. I'm kind of winging it. There's so much variety. Nice. Despite the fact that I'm winning, I don't necessarily feel like I have the best grasp on some of this stuff. There's so much to it. And yeah, once again, I've never beaten the game as this weapon, so I'm just gonna not use any of these yet. Maybe some people dive straight into them before, but I feel like you should... I feel like even the game encourages you to do it one tier at a time. Like if you go up to a higher tier, it's like, yo, dude, come on. You haven't even unlocked the ones in the previous tier yet. What are you, crazy? And it doesn't sound like you preemptively unlock the future stuff.
Uncle Poseidon.
Sup?
Uncle Poseidon, this here is for you. Would that my father were as easygoing as yourself.
A show of generosity from my most favored nephew. Your gift is mightily appreciated. I'll just go ahead and add it to the pile.
Did I fuck up? No, I picked Dionysus. Okay, so the game just contradicts this every now and then when it feels like it. Is this... Are they doing this because I picked this... I don't know why this is happening.
Nephew, I'm mightily impressed with your ability to cull those rivers there of all the denizens of my domain. Your crusty father's not entitled to the bounties of the sea, but on my limitless authority, you are. You have my rod of fishing. Now have this.
What is this?
You have a greater chance of finding a fishing point in each chamber. Ah, 20% chance. Cool. Permanent. That's a permanent upgrade, right? Maybe. Maybe it's not a permanent upgrade.
All right, let's catch some fish.
Maybe it's just for this run? Huh. I mean, hello. I appreciate getting fish for my rewards and stuff, but sir, I had a plan for this run, and you just kind of robbed me of getting my first real boon. I'm just boonless now. Like, there's no replacement for it. I'm just worse off as far as this run goes. But hey, meta progression. It's rough when one gets in the way of the other. Ow.
Come on, let's fight.
Gotta get used to the fact that this does draw me towards it. Gotta be very, very clear that I make sure I remember that what I changed here. Mobility is neat. You start dashing to people. You should be very sure that you want to before you start spamming the wrong attack. It's a really organic way. I often feel like the right trigger attacks and my normal attacks don't have a clear incentive of when to do one or the other. It's like, do I arbitrarily spam ranged attacks or do melee attacks? It's not always necessary to pick. So I feel like I'm just trying to use my whole build sometimes.
She'll keep me going.
But now it's right trigger to initiate every fight, to get in there really quickly, and then I start spamming attacks. And so not only does it close the gap, but it gives me a buff. So it's a really organic back and forth. Like the grabby claw in Devil May Cry 4. Nero's arm, which is my favorite mechanic of Devil May Cry, and I feel naked without it. Which is unfortunate because he's not even the protagonist. For the franchise. He's more or less the protagonist of that game. They pulled a Raiden. And since it was my Devil May Cry, I didn't give a fuck. Just like how my first Metal Gear Solid was the one with Raiden in it, so I didn't have any like disappointment feeling of like, they replaced my guy. Well, now my cup overfloweth. Now it's 15% chance, so I guess that's one benefit to being delayed. Chaos. There's my Dionysus. We'll still get Dionysus though. Surely. Yeah, this is the longest world. We should be fine. Oh yeah, I don't have any because I spent one. Oh, a chaos fishing hole.
Here, fishies. Think I got one.
Hey, the fuck is that? Closing my eyes works really well. I realized afterwards I probably should have got the boon first because the sound, it was distracting. But not enough apparently. I got it.
As we become acquainted, son of Hades, I shall make myself quite clear in one respect. I fear I have a lack of patience for discussion. When visiting, please merely listen, accept my mark, and then depart. Respond only when necessary, or when prompted. Yes.
Merely listen, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. Wait, you did just prompt me, Master Chaos, didn't you? Or should I have remained silent just now?
I cannot offer you advice, but you were prompted, yes. You may speak freely, then or any time, despite my wishes that you not do so. Absolute silence is my general preference. It may not be yours.
You just told me to shut up. Ooh, reduce my health, which is much easier to do now because my health is better than normal. And then have 20% reduced boon, increased boon rarity for the rest of the run. More gold, more darkness and gems. I mean, this is how I feel like I always want to prioritize making this run good. I can totally take some reduced health. I don't have a palm to palm. I think it can only apply to the fishing thing, which I guess, yeah, I could go for, but yeah. I always try to make this run as good as possible. That's my priority. The meta progression is a side thing sometimes. What's up? Yes. Cast, then dash behind them, then stab. And then miss, apparently. That's some damage. So you get a bonus from the cast, then the bonus from the backstab, and the bonus from the raging thing. What's up?
Heard you wrestled with some satyrs near the surface, Zag. Nice work making it that far, and I just want to let you know that they are definitely not my crew, man. Satyrs I know aren't like that at all.
Near the surface, you say? Oh, I've gone beyond. Yeah, Drunken Strike's more or less what I was going for. Just making my attack stack hangover damage. And these are low level shit. Let's see, your cast lobs. I do like Trippy Shot, but maybe later. But first, let's just get Drunken Strike.
Feeling good.
I want to be stacking hangover on people whenever I hit them, and hopefully I'll get to upgrade Drunken Strike with Eurydice. For now, despite my rarity increases, that's the best I have. Although I only have a 15%, no, 25% bonus? I have a 10% bonus from my mirror and a 15% bonus from my keepsake. I always want to call them trophies. But technically you get them from people as gifts. But you know what I mean. Whenever I say trophy, that's what I mean. Hey, how did you know? That's fucking lucky. That was my plan, and I didn't even have to make it happen.
Fishing point. You and me, sneak.
Hey, stop that. Stop that. Pissing me off, dude. Ow, shit. Stop that. Stop that. Ah! He attacks really fast. Okay, so just teleport immediately. Ah! One of those moments where I have to stop talking because it's delaying my reaction time. That's my mistake. I took way too much damage.
Little godling, you must know that the heart has infinite capacity for empathy, and I so feel for you there that I have mustered for you some of the most beautiful of blessings I can offer.
If you say that, and then they're all level 1 quality, I'm gonna be side-eyeing you. Oh, they're all good. They're all rare and epic. Your dash deals damage where you end up and inflicts weak. Your cast is a wide, short-range blast that inflicts weak. Interesting. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. Ooh. That's not bad to have. I don't know if I want dash. My issue is that I'm using right trigger to close in on people with the spear, which reduces the amount of dashing I do. And then I'm probably dashing away from people instead of towards people. So if I'm not dashing towards people, then I'm not going to be hitting them with weak unless incidental. But I'm also a little iffy on whether or not this one will even be good. But this is just like a great thing to have going on in general, is just all the random dudes I'm killing explode into a weakness pile that weaken everybody around. Not as good for boss fights, but it'll at least establish me having her powers, and so we'll see more of her in the future, and I can start stacking up more weak. And hey, at least Hades summons a bunch of ads, so weak will affect him potentially, if not all the time. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, nectar or plot. The choice.
Looks like a good spot. Got a bite.
Wow, I've never fucked up since I started closing my eyes. It's so effective. Just the moment I hear a weird noise, that's not a sploosh. Because you can still give me good progress this run in the form of money and stuff. In fact, you can give me a really good start on my money that snowballs because of the mirror upgrade that I keep keeping on, even though half the runs I do, it gives me like 5.
Hello, Your Highness.
Hello, sir.
Look, Prince, I don't hold grudges. You know that. Push this boulder long as I have, you move past the petty stuff. So, just want you to know, in case you make it out this time, it's been a real pleasure.
Feelings mutual, sir. Someday you'll have to tell me all about how you tricked Father. I might learn a thing or two.
Why would you have... Oh, would you have a grudge against me because of my father? I was like, I don't think I did anything that I've heard of. Some money or healing. We're at chamber 8. I still might get healing before the thing happens. Also, my max health should go up in 2 chambers, which I think might take my normal health with it. I think a big old stack of money helps get me off to a good start for the snowball effect. And this darkness will heal me. Not that much though, because it's not very good darkness. Yeah, I'm actually kind of in trouble right now. I gotta be careful about the lack of stunning when they have armor. Woohoo! Big traps. Ah! Get off of me! Okay. Not going great. Heal me! Not very much. Less health than I started with. I need to fix this. Or I waste a revive. No choices, just gems. Disappointing. Yeah, right, that was the Dusa thing, which I'm not wearing, was the chance of getting, healing from random vases. No.
Die by Baratha.
Well. Oh my god, that range.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved.
Okay, now my health is back up to 50, so that's good. I'm back up to my normal health of 125. Could use some healing. But now I have 19% bonus from this, plus a 15% bonus for Dionysus. Or is that, yeah, all of his blessings have a 15% chance of being better. That's a lot. It's a 44% chance between the 3 bonuses, but only if I see another Dionysus, otherwise it's a little weaker.
What is it now?
I see you there.
Sup? Not the best challenge for me to face for health conservation purposes. Not now.
You're nothing.
Ah! No! Oh, watching him zip around like a fucking lunatic is just so chaotic and weird. It makes me look like a better player than I am. Like, it's making me look really cool, the way that he's just fucking... I look like a bot. The way that I'm moving around so quickly and mechanically and, like, just wiping them out. Like, it's so intentional. It makes me look like I'm really smart and pulling this off completely consciously. Whereas some of it feels like I'm playing, like... I've never actually played it, so I don't know what it feels like exactly. But it feels like I'm playing, like, Bayonetta, like, automatic mode. Where it's like, you press, like, one button and she just, like, beats the game for you. Or whatever that was. There's like a, wow, cool boy, look at you go mode or something. Which is fine. Just for when you want to see the game and experience it kind of passively. It feels something like that. Not that level, obviously. I am like putting work in, but it's like there's a level of like I'm kind of like hitting a little rhythm of like this, then attacks, and like doing this, then doing the dash attack, then spam, and then this, and then it, and it's like with that coupled with like some elements of auto lock on with ranged attacks that make them lock onto enemies, so that you don't have to aim that hard because controller leads to a certain level of like, am I doing this? How am I doing this? Because it's like it's assisted. It feels like a tool assisted speed run. I'm hoping these are fucking awesome for this weapon. I don't really know what they are. They can be really impactful unless you really fuck up your character. Oh, I hit a trap. God, they melt so hard the moment the armor's gone. It's just that goddamn armor. You have to beat through it. I hit him several times just to get to the armor, then the moment his armor's gone, it's just health gone. Your special does 400% damage to armor, which means, and that's how I charge in on people, so that's not the worst. Charging a spin attack, I don't like that one. Your spin attack charges up, 2 spin attack upgrades. I guess I'm doing fucking branching skewer, reaching skewer.
Extra pointy.
That's fine, I guess, because armor is annoying. I was just talking about. I wanted some kind of cool attack variant. And they're all spin attack things. I can't imagine stopping to do this. Like, I don't. That scares me. I feel like I'll die.
Come on, you knuckleheads. Right there.
There we go.
Looks like
I can feel myself. I'm closing my eyes, and I'm like, because of the anticipation, I can just feel my eyelids like trembling. Get it. I'm gonna have to heal here, I think. I don't think I want to lose a revive.
Charon's shop.
The only heal is this thing. And it's not even a good heal. It's like a 30% heal, right? So that'll heal for me for like 10 health. I'm about to lose a Death Defiance, I think, and hope that it gets restored later. Ooh, a little money. But all the money in the world can't buy me things that aren't at the fucking store! Hermes can be good. I don't know if I want Hades in this run. I don't know if I want Hades options to start, like, sneaking their way in here. Although adding, if I can add doom effects to my existing attacks, then that's not bad. It's just another source of damage to stack on all the other sources of damage, and I get a 2.5% increased damage bonus per god, which I would also get from Hermes, but I'll get Hermes regardless because he just shows up in every run constantly. So he'll show up on it. He'll show up for sure. The choice here is, do I want to get Hermes, which is the guaranteed character anyway, and just move on, or do I want to get Hades, but then have to deal with more Hades options showing up over time? And then I'm getting mixed up between all these different god options, and it won't be as focused. But Hades could be strong. I do constantly avoid Hades. If I get both right now, I get a 5% damage increase, but then I tank my money. Oops, that's not what I walked up to. Well. Your dash creates a blade rift where you started. Your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. That's pretty fucking easy to accept. And then doom when people hurt you. Everyone around me. That's just a straight up bone. That's like the best thing I could have gotten, I feel like, and it's even epic. Pretty fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. Do I want an extra Hermes boon right now? Whoops. Oh man, I'm so greedy. I move faster. Ooh, 10% dodge chance. But this is a fated choice, and I need to get it eventually. It's just moving 20% faster isn't that appealing, especially when I'm like dashing everywhere instead of walking. Whereas this is a 10% reduced damage for the rest of the playthrough. Like, that's really good. I know I get it too much, but it's just so clearly good. Like, that makes my health work better for the whole run when 10% of attacks get negated completely. Add that, then you add the Aphrodite thing that also gives you like a 10% reduced damage, but in a different calculation. That one is every source of damage you do take is reduced by 10%, whereas the Hermes one is every source of damage you take has a 10% chance of not happening. So they don't stack exactly, the math gets a little confusing, but they're both very good for boosting you. And you just keep pushing the variables so they get stronger and stronger. Just like how I have this, where is it? Raise your boon chance. Wait, I'm using, oh, I'm using the two status, I'm using the privilege status. So 20% increased damage against things that have 2 afflicted statuses, which that definitely helped. I eventually had Rupture and Jolted at the same time, and so those two combined were making it so I did 20% more damage against Hades. This means that I need to make it so that my right trigger dash is a different effect than, so I cannot let Dionysus be my right trigger. I need either my cast or preferably my right trigger to be probably Aphrodite. And then once they're weakened and hungover, then I'll be doing 20% bonus damage. But yeah, I don't get the bonus for having more gods. I have to keep those straight. That does my head in sometimes, having 2 different alternatable upgrades and having so many of them to keep straight. Alright, well if I get through this, then I get a big heal, but...
Oh yes, Alecto.
Oh, please, not one of the harder ones. Okay.
I was wrong.
You've really done it, Zagreus. My sisters have returned. All 3 of us now share the same assignment.
Yeah, that happened a long time ago.
Is it wrong of me that I'm somewhat honored to have garnered the attention of the Erenies?
Oh, I would say it's very wrong of you indeed.
Kinda thought there'd be more than 3 of you, for some reason. Oh my god, this damage. What is this damage I'm doing? What the fuck? Oh god. Pillar, save me. No, don't break.
Yes.
I have never done that much damage. I don't think even the shield build did that. What the fuck? What is this run gonna be? I'm a little scared. I'm a little afraid right now of myself. What the fuck? All I have is Drunken Strike crossed with the aspect of Achilles, and apparently that's enough. I'm not even getting the bonus from 2 different effects being active at once because I'm not inflicting weakness on anybody unless I kill somebody near her, which was not the case for most of that at least. I think some ads might have died eventually, but I was not actively killing things around her, so I'm not getting a lot of... Yeah, and I don't have a Doom effect yet from... Oop, what's this?
The Erenies, known also as the Furies. They are the trusted sentinels of Lord Hades, charged with torturing the worst of mortal kind, and ridding the Underworld of any fool enough to trespass where they do not belong.
They'll just have to try harder next time.
I'm definitely getting an element of, like, the mark of skill is definitely beating Hades without a lot of these upgrades and options unlocked yet, especially the weapon variations, and even some of the later mirror upgrades. I can see why people, I think people do like fresh save runs where they try to beat the game on their first attempt.
Through your secret hall and going up.
And because to some extent, like, starting a new save every time is kind of like the purest roguelike experience. Because yes, this is a very strong progression system, and it gets stronger way faster than I thought it did. Okay, so I only got one Dionysus ability, which is a little disappointing just because I want to stack Hangover faster, but I guess I am still... It is on my main attack, so that is going to stack pretty quickly. Let's see. I should still go with Aphrodite, even though that she has decent chance of spawning. It'll increase the rarity of what I get from Aphrodite, but my goal is to make it so my special is an Aphrodite ability, so I can stack Weak and Hangover.
My keepsakes.
And even though she might spawn anyway, I want it to be higher level, so it's worth doing that anyway. So that'll be a significant increase. Because that's it's 10, yeah. 39% chance to be rare or better. And then if I'm really lucky, like I was last time, I might get her on a skull room, and then that gets even stronger. I don't know what that bonus is. Maybe it's a guaranteed chance to be rare or better. That might be like 100% bonus or something. All I know is I got her on a skull room last time, and that was definitely better. Gain money for a little, that's only, yeah, that's like two, that's me getting hit twice basically. My next boon is upgraded rarity. That'd be great if it's Aphrodite, which it should be. Is that worth it though for 70? Maybe. I don't usually buy this, let's just do it, fuck it. Even though I'm blowing through my money. Don't fuck me over with a Hermes now.
Nowhere to go but up.
Unless Hermes doesn't spend that. Hermes can't have rarities, can he? I think Hermes and... Maybe he can. I think the Daedalus Hammer cannot have rarities, but maybe... Yeah. I think Daedalus can't have rarities, but maybe Hermes can.
Fishing time? Got it.
Ah, that was a...
Crustacean.
That's not how you spell crustacean. That's a weird way to spell crustacean. What are they doing? What are you doing here? Not a scuffer. That's not what I got. A charp. The Elysian charp seems to be the shade of a surface-dwelling fish highly reminiscent of it, with similarly multicolored scales and a placid, almost contemplative temperament. Crustacean. Look at it. It's got a little skull. The armored, heat-proof carapace of the crustacean makes it perfectly suited to quietly surviving, if not thriving, in the Fire River, slashing all the way across Asphodel. Slavog. The Phlegathon does not rank high on my list of locations in which I would spend eternity given the choice, but yet the Slavog seems as happy as a clam there in the River of Flame. What's with these spellings? They're fucking with me. Mati. Yeah, it's a sunfish that has a creepy chaos eye in the middle of its body, and it's translucent, like it's a deep sea creature. I am all too familiar with the so-called evil eye, which has been cast upon me many times while I lived and breathed. Envy, hatred, distrust, all such manners, captured in a look. Purportedly, there is an ancient water creature from which the phenomenon is derived. Apparently, it's not even its eyeball, because its eye is up there by its mouth. It's a stupid little sunfish. It's got a giant, gaping, weird nightmare eye. I have high hopes for this run, because I'm already distressingly strong, apparently. I've never seen Meg just melt like that. That was kind of horrifying. Like, what have I done? Yep. You can't run from me, I dash. Are these guys new? I don't remember these weird deuces. I think I had a Daedalus hammer that upgraded my weird dash strike, this thing last time. So I'm kind of happy to be away from that. It's nice to do this every now and then, but trying to spam it is annoying because of the rapid nature of the button presses. Ding. Another one. Jeez. This is only a 20% bonus?
It's you or me, fishies. Come on up.
That startled me, but I got it.
Slavog, go figure.
Apparently, lava creatures are impatient and just go straight for it. Okay, that's what I... yeah. What else will be upgraded? I guess... Dying Lament, maybe? I don't have that many boons. So there's a decent chance I'll get an upgrade to Urge to Kill to Legendary. Or Heroic, I mean. Legendary is usually what's after Epic. And the best case scenario is Drunken Strike and Urge to Kill. Goodbye, Hermes. I don't want you to spoil my rarity increase, which I can't remember if that'll happen or not, but also I definitely don't want to pass on Eurydice.
Hey, you. Hey, hun, what's going on? Speak up. I know when something's up down to my roots, and something's up.
Well, it's just... I think I wanted to tell you more of Orpheus, since he's court musician in my father's house. Calls you his muse. Says he misses you terribly. I thought you should know.
Orpheus said all that, huh? Tell you what, the next time you run into him, you ask him about the time that he came all this way to try and save me, even though I was already dead. Can you guess how that turned out?
Yes, I do believe I can. Look, I didn't mean to upset you.
Yeah, well, neither did he. But you know what? Actions beat intentions, hon. Now here, how about a treat and you can be on your way?
You're mad that he tried to save you? Even though you were dead? Are you mad that he was too late? Or was it in some way an insult and a reminder of your death that he tried to save you when you couldn't be saved? Or something. Refreshing nectar. I feel like I'll almost never pick palm porridge, partly because palms aren't the strongest effect ever, but also because I usually don't have 4 things yet this early. So I guess the idea is just, do I love my current boons, which the fact that I already have a main attack boon and I'm doing a main attack oriented thing, the answer is yes. So you pick Ambrosia Delight. Otherwise, if I'm planning for the future, you pick Refreshing Nectar and hope for the best. I already have that thing I purchased, the yarn. Does Refreshing Nectar and yarn stack? And then it's like, blah, it's a heroic now. It got double upgraded. Like, Does the guaranteed upgrade from Nectar stack with the guaranteed upgrade from Yarn stack with the percent chance upgrade from all of my other bonuses? Can I get a triple upgrade from all those effects stacking? And then it's like super legendary, ultra hardcore, heroic mode. Like super guaranteed, because that could be pretty strong. But honestly, I just, my main attack is only epic, which is not what I am already really strong apparently in a way I didn't expect to be, but better than epic would be better. Please work.
Good choice.
Please. No.
Thank you.
What even is that? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That also does reconfirm my idea that yes, Hermes can be increased rarity because my dodge just got upgraded. So I have a 15% chance of not taking damage now. That is good. It's just these are boring. And this was, I think this was 15 and now it's 19. That's also very good. Like both of these being better is good. It's just, I wanted my main attack to be not epic, or not rare. I want it to be epic. Damn it. That's disappointing. Even, because like these are both very powerful. They're just really boring because they're just percent chance. They're just percent upgrades to my character. I want my main attack to be a big scary pile of scary. Is that too much to ask? Alright. It is. At least that'll get to put on my main attack, right? Right? I actually do wonder, would it be stronger on my main attack though? At this point I have such high level other abilities that the Hades thing might give me more damage. How does the damage work out? I don't know.
Satisfied.
Wow, that's over. Okay.
Got it. Gods grant me strength.
Ooh, 5 to 7. Does 14 damage per second for 4 seconds. And it stacks 5 times. Stronger weak damage. 23% damage. So 4% more damage on my entire character. Genuinely unsure which one is stronger, actually. Does the 23% damage affect this? Well, the hangover effect is pretty strong and it stacks. Meanwhile, the upgrade from 5 to 7 is definitely a lot bigger than 4%, so this is probably worth it.
Stronger still.
Hopefully I can upgrade its rarity at some point. I guess I probably can't, right? Isn't your Eurydice like one of the only chances to upgrade the rarity of something that's you already have? Wow, it is a skull like I half-heartedly predicted. We're gonna once again have a powerful Aphrodite effect, hopefully on my special.
Hey, look, it's me, witches.
Ow. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Stop it. I said stop it. Okay, I'm taking damage. Stop it. I do not have a lot in form of spam clearing, do I? I don't see any fishies.
In the name of Hades.
Do it. Really? Your cast resists some damage. That's not bad. And whenever after you take damage, damage flows around you with weak. So multiple just like weakness spamming abilities. That's good for a boss fight, in that if I get hit by a boss, they'll get weakened in response at least for follow-up damage. But this is 15% reduced damage in general, which is probably, yeah. Weak just reduces damage taken by 30%, whereas this is 15% all the time. This is really strong. Whereas this makes me, this would help me do my 20% bonus. I feel like this is just too strong. That is a very powerful effect. So now I do There's a lot. Like, I do 19% bonus damage all the time while taking 15% reduced damage while having a 50% chance to dodge attacks. That's a lot of damage reduction. But I still need to get a special bonus of weakness, or at least some other effect. But I have 2 Aphrodite now, so at least there's an increased chance of Aphrodite spawning in the future at this point. Like, a lot by now, right? She should be the most common thing to show up in the future, if that's how it works. If it's an additive bonus once you have her. But yeah, I keep wanting to get her special. I guess I can confirm if it exists or not. I'm not allowed to open my boon right now. My boon menu. Get out of the fire.
Come to me, fishies. But this.
Slavog. How many Slavics do I have? We're almost there. I better get healed up. Shit. That's not great. I think if you hear a bell after you get the reward of the room, that means that there's a fishing area in the room. Bonus gems is one thing, but I need healing. Although I guess that won't be very good healing. Fuck it. Already picked. Oh, it'll be great healing.
The fates are being kind, I guess.
Just in time for the boss fight. And a shop in 23 on top of that. Maybe I'll get an Aphrodite? Yeah, there's a lot of audio cues you just gotta get used to, I think. Like, after you pick up your reward, I think you hear a ding if there's a fishing area somewhere nearby. But, you know, playing a game, doing commentary, it can be a lot to keep track of at once. Poseidon... Okay, so we verified that I don't get a bonus based on how many builds I have. So Poseidon's not great, but I guess I already have Poseidon, and even though it's a weird special event, this is a Poseidon bonus that probably counts as Poseidon. So I probably already have a boost chance of getting Poseidon, and I guess Poseidon has synergy, and I don't know, having bonuses is nice in general, I guess. Let's hope this applies to something besides Poseidon first, so let's get this first.
One of my boons got stronger.
Yes! Drunken Strike got upgraded to... Oh, it's only 8. That's still... That has an exponential increase because of the stacking. It's good, but it is... there's diminishing returns really quickly once you get to around 3. Hope it's good.
I'll take it.
Please.
Comes freely for the mortals on the surface, nephew. And from the sound of things, it isn't any different with that Charon character.
Charoncter. Your special deals more damage and knocks people away. I do want a special bonus, but it doesn't come with Rupture. Poseidon's 8 is fun. You dash around like a lunatic while being invulnerable. Or just get a bonus. It's healing, though. It's not even... So money, darkness, and gemstones, and healing. I wish it was max health and not healing. The 2 things that don't affect this run and 2 things that do affect this run. The purple and the healing lead to more healing. Poseidon's aid is a way of getting a call, which is useful without fucking up with my fact that I need a special. That's good. Because this is a special that doesn't do a status effect. And it won't do a status effect unless I gain Rupture. And I don't know if I'll get Rupture. But I guess this is my second time getting... This is my second time getting a, This is my second time getting a Poseidon ability, so it increases the chance that I'll get Rupture by that point. But... My right trigger is used to get me to close the gap on enemies, and then if needed I dash behind them really quick to set up backstabs if I haven't already landed there. Having that have knockback makes it harder for me to actually position the way I want to. I feel like I just really want anything else as my special. That'd be an interesting special if I was using something that wasn't to set up follow-up attacks. So I'm torn between these ones, I guess. Eventually it's 300 damage per impact. This eventually will last 7 seconds. I guess? Or just go for the reward. Yeah. 8 is like my lowest the call is like the lowest priority thing in the entire build for me. Maybe that's weird about me. Fuck it, let's get it. And then healing that I don't necessarily need. I can probably make do without spending the last of my 50. This might be a little hard though. I can focus damage individual things pretty well.
Don't you have something to say to me?
But it's a lot of chaos and I don't have Athena for deflect. Or really anything for deflect. Oh my god, look at him go. Look at that melt. Once you're armorless, you're doomed! Oh my god. Let's gather up my thingies. Definitely one of the more disorienting and confusing parts of this fight is the fact that each head does different projectile attacks. I'm not entirely sure if it's that each head has a designated attack and they're just all different. Or if it's that, come on. Oh. Look at that, look at all those damage numbers. Or if it's that each one, I forgot what the first half of that sentence was. But I'm not sure if each one rotates between different attacks, or if each one has a designated attack. It's too much to keep track of. Oh, get out of the fire. Whee! That's what I was going for. Oh my god, it lasts so long.
Not yet.
But it just took so much. I took too much damage just now. It did so much damage. I guess it's probably because I was taking too much damage is probably why I had a full call ready by the time we were only in phase 2. Oh, I only hit him once. So he dashed away right when I was starting it. Having a full Poseidon's call in time for the full head stage gave me so many targets to stack damage on. God. It'll be a little harder against people like Hades because I'll have to loop on them. It'll be like using Gan Ning's ult, Muso attack from like Dynasty Warriors 3, 4? The one where he just turns his blade sideways and then just sprints, and you're like, fuck, how do I hit the same guy twice ever? Because that was the nightmare thing. That thing did an impossible amount of damage because it was only supposed to hit people once because it knocks them on their back, and then you can't hit them when they're down. But if you really, but in our PvP, we were doing split screen versus matches with our friends, and we realized that with Gan Ning, if you spun really fast and looped around in time while they were still in the air, you could hit them again and juggle them, and then they just died. Like no one could survive 2 hits because he wasn't supposed to hit twice.
That's a fight. Okay,
I don't even know how many of these I have now. Is it even tracked anywhere? Not in the... It's not tracked in the currencies in the corner. Probably because it's not important enough. I mean, whatever, you have, turn them in when you get there. But I have so many. But maybe you only get rewarded for new ones? Or maybe the major rewards are only for new ones. I feel like I'm gonna end this run with like a complete freaking... Chronicle of them all or whatever. Alright, so I got my big Aphrodite bonus. But it's not what I wanted. Look how empty my fucking build is right now. But I think you can't use the same one twice in a row, right? Like it doesn't count? It's ambiguous. It just says the next boon, which only is implied to really work when you equip a new one, necessarily. I might pick another one, because do I really need the health bonus against... Maybe I need the health bonus, I don't know. So I can't go back to Dionysus, implying that you can't use the same one again. So I think this only applies to giving a bonus against future Aphrodite. So the question is, do I want anything else? I guess I could go to Ares, right? Because Ares could give me a special that gives me Doom. And Doom is still a status effect like Dionysus. Like a hangover. It just also does damage, but after a delay. So inflicting Doom would give me 20% damage against enemies, and then the Doom triggers afterwards. And I already have some Ares, so maybe this will be a accidental Dionysus Ares build. I don't know. At this point, my duo could be Dionysus Ares, or it could be Aphrodite Ares, or Aphrodite Dionysus, or which is my original plan. Ooh, I only have an... Ooh... I might regret that. Maybe I should have picked Cerberus. I only have 125 health. I have not been picking up hearts. Uh-oh. I don't need healing. Just a little bit of purple? No, let's not do it this time. We'll see how it goes. I actually don't have that many Centaur hearts this time. But my damage might be so high that I can melt the boss. Because it's been that way so far. Let's hope I can get a Doom or a Weekend special, finally. And like I said, Weekend special. We had a strong start to this build, and I feel like it's tapering a little bit because I'm not getting the special bonus that I want for the 20% damage bonus. Maybe I should have gotten the Aphrodite cast. Because I do kind of open with a cast. Part of my worry is I don't know what it is. I don't know how Aphrodite's cast works. Ow, dashed right into that. Ow, didn't dodge that. You're gonna blow up. Bye-bye. Oh god. Okay, that doesn't hurt me at least. Be patient, I'm not in a hurry. Just don't take damage. Die, die, die. Go away. Special, 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 special.
To come here have repeatedly been thwarted by good kin. However, we have caused such violence in the intervening time that we must take this as a real victory. Let us continue for however long it takes.
Your special inflicts Doom! Dash creates a Blade Rift, which is not a status effect. After slaying a foe, do more damage. Good, except against boss fights. Usually. Sometimes against Ares, because he spawns a bunch of dudes. But no, this is exactly what I was going for. Do not question it. Also, I've had all these before, so no fated thingies. Okay, so it does 80 damage with the Doom, but also... I believe... God, I hope that works as a status effect the way I think it does. It says after a brief time, so it doesn't even say how long it's on them. Shit, I don't know.
Come, fishies.
I'll just try to get an Aphrodite cast. And then I'll have 3 status effects. And then between the 3 of those, sometimes my bonus from my thing will be active, hopefully. So it's hard for this to not work out.
Those tropes are not for you.
But watch me. Alright, immediately taking 10 damage is not a good start. Get out!
Damnable fools.
Dude, they all just stacked in a pile to die. That was some pretty good luck. Hermes can't hurt, I guess? What would he give me? I don't know. I want another hammer before the boss, hopefully.
More flame wheels.
No damage taken? Okay, good. Make me nervous. Thankfully, I have a very long-range poke to just keep them away from me. Keep them away from me.
I'll run you through.
Oh god. Little assholes are back. No! I dashed directly into that. Come back here. Sup?
Hey, could you do a little favor for me, cuz? My brothers, sisters, family, and whatnot, they're unaware I'm working with you here. It's no big deal, but let's keep it that way for now. Alright?
I think he said that before. Ooh. 33% dodge chance after using call. That actually is pretty good for 10 seconds. That's pretty good in particular because Poseidon's call ends with me trying to dash into people. It's the Pac-Man effect where you're trying to Pac-Man people and you want to get that ghost, but it's going to run out and you're like, I know it's telling me it's going to run out, but like, what if I can get the ghost? And then you run into the ghost and die because your super pellet runs off right at the last second. Like this one has a bong noise that's announcing the end of the second wind. I mean, the end of Poseidon's call, so you know not to get hit. But at the same time, like, what if you can still make it? Risk reward and all that. You're like, I think I can make it, though. So having a 33% chance of dodging on top of the 15 I already have, taking it to 48% chance to dodge, means that there's a 50-50 chance that I won't get hurt, even if I overstay my welcome. Also, it's just 10 seconds of invulnerability. Like, that's like incentive not to charge up. Like, this is decent incentive not to charge up Poseidon's aid into its maximum form and use it 1 bar at a time, because each one will give me 10 seconds of massively increased dodge chance against boss fights, which might be worth more than the call itself. That's pretty good. I continue to not be particularly impressed by the idea of casting faster. But, it's not a thing I'd be against having. It's just I always have something that seems nicer in the moment. Okay, so palms are in diminishing return mode right now, whereas I really need health. I need a bucket load of health to keep me going. Nope, don't dash towards them. Do not trust.
Not yet.
Ow. Right, these charge instead of Sup? Right, there's gonna be more now. Melt. I'm a little worried that Doom might not work for my bonus for status effects. My 20% bonus. Which will be a bummer, but choice made. I'll just have to reduce the ambiguity by having additional status effects from Aphrodite. What's up? Bing! Yeah, there's the bell. It's like a dinner bell.
Denizens of the deep, arise.
There we go. Clam. Yeah, it's just visually it's too distracting. You're staring at the stupid little ripple, and you're like, is this the pull that's big enough? And every pull looks like it could be the right pull, and they're all misleading. And also it's more visual. You're processing more information, which makes your reaction time slower. So just hearing for the big noise is better. Hey, Dionysus. Upgraded Dionysus. Could it be a cast? Oh, but I want a different cast.
You bested the champion himself, which means that I have little hope of vanquishing you here.
Yeah.
So then why bother fighting me? You don't have to do this. Theseus has a highly questionable influence on you.
I see you plain, short one. I too was born of darkness. I chose the path of light. Even in death, it was not too late. Not even for a monster such as I. I trust your deaths will likewise be enlightening.
I think I've beaten you more times than you've beaten me now, including your Theseus rounds. Ow. Messed that up. Yeah, doing so good. Ow. Ow. Whew.
See you soon.
I still feel like that's a killing in the name of blum 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 blum. I turn into a damaged chaos elemental with this fucking spec, but I feel like it also is chaotic enough that it gets me to take damage that I don't even realize I'm taking sometimes, because my health is always lower than I think it is. I'm like, oh fuck. Every boon will be epic here on out is pretty good. Your cast is a festive bag. Yeah, but I want it to be a different status effect. Ooh. Hangover has a chain effect is pretty good. But epic rarity. But this is good. Every 4 seconds is kind of slow though, isn't it? I kill things in 4 seconds. But I only had like one world left for this to happen in. Apparently I've had it before, because there's no fated choice on it. I don't remember having this before. I want chain reaction hangover, obviously, because it's obviously useful. Although it's only going to give them one stack of it. And it's a weak stack of it. It's not the same potency as my main attack. And it's only every 4 seconds. I kill things faster than that. I think this might be stronger? Fuck.
2 for 1.
Whose duo is that? Oh, it's Poseidon and Dionysus. Which I guess I've had before. Yeah. That's a little surprising. Hey, buddy.
Tell me, stranger, if it pleases you. How is it you keep running into me? I thought this the remotest corner of Elysium.
The ever-shifting chambers of the Underworld leave quite a bit to chance. I took our meetings merely for coincidence.
I mean, we meet every time.
When chance is too far-fetched to be believed, then it's the fates at play. Or something else. I don't know whether to believe you, but I know that I want you to leave me now.
Wow. That's not very nice. Well, I don't need that. 30% health per chamber. 60% attack. That'll help me melt the boss. I don't need healing that badly right now either, right? I'm at 30. Okay. So the boss fight's in 5 chambers. So this will heal me 30% per chamber. That'll make me fully healed for the boss fight, but this will make me a nightmare damage person. The question is, will I get another healing source before then? Because actually my life is less than half right now, which is not good. And we don't know what the next chambers are going to be. It's just the damage bonus is so good for beating that boss. But the healing will make sure I'm healthy, and then I can just ignore health and make other choices instead. Fuck. I think I might go for the healing.
Makes little difference, I should think.
This is not... Ooh, a Daedalus. This is not an easy part of the campaign. Well, I wanted a hammer, and I don't have much money for a shop, so this is a pretty easy choice.
Right swords.
Right. Do still have to solve a room. Bye-bye. Whee! Or you can just stand in that, I guess. Ow. I'm playing sloppy.
See that, Varatha?
Varatha? Hold attack to strike rapidly, but you cannot spin attack. Your special deals 50% damage and 50% critical on recovery? Does recovery... I guess my charge is still a recovery. So it has a 50% chance of critting. It's pretty good. Your attack has more range and deals 40% damage to distant foes. That's pretty good. Extended range means that I can miss a whole lot less. What if this is really good? Because I am doing a multi-hit spam thing that inflicts effects. These are all really good, I think. The bonus crit is good, but my special is the part I do the least. That said, this will quickly expire my 4 hits of bonus damage. I also don't like planting my feet. This is a thing where you stop and do a thing for a while, instead of doing it one button to press at a time. I don't know. I think I'd go for the special one, because my special is really powerful already. And I'm supposed to be peppering it in constantly, so having it crit is good. Yeah.
Just right.
I guess I'll make it work either way. Ooh, I do want more health, but a Dionysus and an Aphrodite, when that's what I'm going for. Hopefully I'll finally get an Aphrodite special. And a Dionysus whatever. So I'll pick Aphrodite first because I'm trying to get the special. And that'll help me remove that from the list of options for Dionysus, hopefully.
One of them's not going to like this.
I guess I can just go fishing first.
That's a cuff, all right.
Man, remember when that used to be hard? Alright, so Aphrodite first.
Why, thank you, love.
Okay, come on. Does she not have... I really need to check the boon list, don't I? special deals more damage and inflicts weak. It's right there. Gimme. It's not. It doesn't even require other things to get to it. It just I'm just not getting lucky. Damn it. Oh wait, no. I wanted cast. I already have special as Doom. No, this is fine. I got mixed up. We're fine. Bonus life gain. That's also a really good effect. Dash inflicts weak. Oh yeah. So that would also be good to have, just to double dose on the chances now at this point. But no, this is what I want. I hope it feels good to use, because I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, I forgot which thing I was going for.
Oh man, that was definitely not a thing to do. I mean, are we best mates or not? You think on that while I do this.
Damn. Bro.
Damned either way, I guess.
God, bro. Oh, it's really close range. Okay. I guess it's because it's intimate. Because Aphrodite. Ow, poison pools.
Stay dead.
So I guess that means I want to do this. I have to shotgun after I lob in. It is very close range. Which they said close range, but you don't know exactly what the attack's going to feel like till you're used to it. Okay. So I'll get my bonus damage, but I have to be careful. It was definitely easier to cast and then charge.
Hey, now that was quite a sight. I gotta hand it to you, man, and you deserve this. Here.
Getting the healing per room was definitely the right choice, because I am not doing a good job at avoiding damage. Dash causes hangover, but not very good. Always have half health in every room. Your hangover effects also make enemies move slower. 31%. So that helps control them. I'm not crazy about any of these. Having dash is several times near where you started. So it does stack a bit, but it's a weak stack. Why is... I'm surprised hangover doesn't like equalize across your character as being the same number based on whatever your best one is or something. 4 is bad. But several times means it stacks at least instead of just being one time. Like it stacks itself instead of just applying once. But no, hangover is pretty... A bonus to my hangover is probably a good idea. If I'm going for backstabs and whatnot, it helps control them. And Ares, maybe... I don't know what I would get from Ares at this point, but it's probably more valuable than just getting Opals, I guess. Maybe I'll get a duo boon at this point. I have a lot of Ares. Although I think you need to get more basic ones from him first. God damn. They just sneak their attacks in. Finger's getting cold. Tired. Cold? This is the button. Okay. Doom, doom. Whew. I should double check my effect here. After your special, you can retrieve your spear with Raging Bull. Next 4 attacks are stronger. Okay, just double checking. It doesn't. Okay, so this is not a debuff that goes on my enemy, which I wasn't thinking about my 20%, but that would potentially be related. But no, I was thinking in terms of like, do I have to attack the same enemy that I charged with? But you don't. I could charge thin air and do nothing with my special and still get the bonus afterwards for 4 hits. It doesn't actually have to be that enemy. I was double checking that because that's how I was playing. I am not damage avoiding for shit.
All's waged over love, my kin. Can you imagine that? The Lady Aphrodite and I can endlessly discuss such circumstances. I trust from time to time you stop to ask yourself how come you choose to fight. Not that you need a reason, of course.
That's another duo, huh?
Erenies, truly there isn't the need to cloud our little godling's thoughts and judgment with such comments, is there? Let's give him what he wants, and we can carry on in private about that.
Doom effects continuously strike weak foes. Your cast sends a blade rift. Yeah, I don't want that. After using Death Defiance, deal more damage than encounter. Ooh. That's pretty good for Hades. That's pretty good for Hades. The rest of the encounter? Does it stack? I have 3 Death Defiances. Will I do 90% bonus damage if I actually struggle enough to use the Death Defiances? Because, like, that's a pretty good investment, because if I don't need Death Defiance, then I don't need it, so who cares? But if I do need Death Defiance, then this keeps making me more and more likely to win if it does keep stacking. This one I'm trying to figure out how it would work. Your doom effects continuously strike weak foes. Excessive hit damage 50%. Because I think this means that this talks about if. I don't think it means that people who are weak take doom damage. I think it means that when they're weak, you have to hit them with doom, and you just have like the chance to repeatedly hit them with doom if you just keep hitting them. But my doom is my charge attack. It's my special, which I use frequently, but not super frequently, so I don't know if I don't know if it's fast enough for Doom to need stacking in the first... fuck it, I'm just gonna pick it because it's a duo, and they're hard to get, and so let's try to get the duos I can. I have 2 duos already, and neither of them are the one I wanted. Not that I even checked what Aphrodite Dionysus is, it's just what my plan was those 2 builds. So the fact that I have completely different duos, one of which is Aphrodite and one of which is Dionysus, is surprising, because Ares and Poseidon just kind of found their way in here the way they do, apparently. Huh. Well, I don't know what that'll do, but it'll just kind of passively make me stronger if it helps. And if it doesn't help, then, well, fuck off, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna heal... Yeah, this lasts for 2 more chambers, so I'll heal for 60%, so I will have full health. I don't have to worry about that. I can probably get more for my money here than I will from Palm. Although I'm about to go into the big room, so maybe I should hold on to my money. Maybe save my money for the big store. Yeah, let's get a Palm. Oh, is it a fountain Palm room? No? No, this room just never has a fight in it, even if it's not a fountain. There's no dialogue indicating fountain, and I don't see a fountain. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Power of Olympus.
1 more damage on that. 100 more damage on Poseidon's Aid. Or once again, just a bonus to all of my damage in general, which is pretty good. From level 1 to level 2. So this is the same choice I faced before, but with Poseidon's Aid thrown in. It might be that this is diminishing returning enough to justify going to this one. It's hard to say how much 8 to 9 would do without doing a lot of napkin math that is disincentivized by being in the middle of a live recording type thing. I mean, this is just more bonus all the time. That's everything but my call. Yeah. Certainly doesn't hurt to upgrade your heroic ability to a higher level. Alright, so now I should have full health, time for the big fight, and an ambrosia. Don't fuck it up.
Rematch.
The gods are testing us once more, Asterius. For how else to explain this fiend approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally befit only for heroes such as we?
You do know I'm related to them, right? The god of the dead is my father. I'm sure word's gotten around. Not that I want deferential treatment from the likes of you.
Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have abetting you?
The gods are pretty fickle. They kind of like fucking around, honestly. Ow.
A gracious audience.
Double hit. Now. Now he's impervious. Now. Not my proudest. Nope. Ah, you wasted mine, dick.
Whose side is she on?
I mean, Demeter wasn't helping us this run, so not ours. Stop getting Demeter. Fuck! Yeah, my damage avoidance is not doing well this time. I'm just getting hit constantly. Yeah. Stop blocking everything, dick. Alright, I'm not proud of that, so we're down to Death Defiance. Yeah, it's not entirely my damage avoidance, it's partly that my health is shit. I've been getting used to getting like 300 by now. Hello. I'm used to getting like 300 by now, not 150. That's only like 2 upgrades, right? Like I started at 100 at this point.
You enjoyed the show?
Let's go ahead and grab Cerberus. Make up for that. That'll help me out, and I'm at 200, and maybe I can get a heart going forward. Instantly heal a bit. Tempting. We'll see if I can make it through without spending my Defiance.
That was Elysium. Cheers.
At this rate, the sword is going to be the last thing I beat the game with, which is funny.
The Temple of Styx.
That one's got some money in it. It's only 15. Calm down. Heard a bell. There's more Aphrodite and Poseidon and a heart. Where is it? I heard a bell. There it is.
Fishing point there. one.
Scuffer.
That is a scuffer.
Swap 1 for 2. Which one would I get rid of? What are they again? What do they look like? Okay, yeah, they're these ones. No, that's chaos. Bonus damage against armor, which I think the boss doesn't have armor, and armor is less common at this point in the dungeon. But also, like, I'm mostly worried about Hades more so than the boss. I mean, the incoming stuff, and I think boss fights just don't have armor. Yeah, these are not amazing, so it could be worth trading for better ones. Although I could also wait until I'm done with this area, and then I don't have to worry about armor anyway. And then I could get some really cool bonuses, potentially. Or I could awkwardly spend the Hades boss fight trying to learn what my new moves do, and then take a bunch of extra damage. Is this always going to be here now? I feel like this didn't used to be here. And now it seems to always be here, or it's here twice in a row. A health upgrade, a palm. It's a double palm, I believe. A really expensive Dionysus ability. Could be a duo. A not very strong Hades, or Poseidon. My build's doing okay. I'm leaning towards this maybe being very strong. But I need to, I should finish this level first, because then I'll be done with, my armor upgrade anyway. Well, he might summon dudes with armor still. Getting more boons is very tempting. Maybe get my dash weakened just to add to it. Poseidon I don't think is very useful to me. What are my Poseidon abilities even? Fishing. I don't think I have a Poseidon ability, do I? Like that affects my build? Because this is not a build. This is not a build skill, and this is not a build skill. They don't affect my actual performance. They do other things. But I think oh yeah, I have a Poseidon aid. I have Poseidon's aid, but this doesn't. Does this even have knockback? So I don't think I can even add rupture to that. I think I want to avoid Poseidon at all costs because he doesn't have anything to add on to. I've only been using like meta progression style things from him, aside from my call. So probably upgraded. Health would be good too, obviously. But this is bonus money. So I might want to go for upgraded Aphrodite, then upgraded health. I mean upgraded money. And then if I get a third one, I'll go for health. But it might be done at that point. One palm isn't amazing, and I think Poseidon's trash for this run. I think Poseidon can be good for this weapon, but it's currently trash, is the issue. What? Okay, I'm losing track of how many weird chain effects I have right now. Holy crap. I hit one of them and they all die. Oh! Aphrodite explodes from corpses, and they all die in one hit. So they're all they're like chain lightninging through each other with the Aphrodite effect. Does anyone even have? Okay, I'll try to pay attention to this here. Does anyone even have armor in this act, or does it go away? I definitely feel like armor peaks in Act 3. I don't remember stuff being super armory around here, but I could be wrong. It's mostly annoying poison. I bet a mini boss has the chain effect. I bet a mini boss would have armor at least. Okay, the rat floors are not a problem. Those rats don't exist to me, basically. Okay, there we go. That's the bother. Oh, bother. Where is it? 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 No! I need to stop going back into it. Ah, shit. Bad reflex. Okay.
Looks like I'm clear. Interesting.
Dash does weak. Ooh, weak effects last longer. Plus 10 seconds? That's really good. Ooh, make them take more damage. 20% bonus damage against weakened people. Fuck. Because my whole goal is to apply my bonus damage thing, so if there's also a plus 20%, that's so strong. Oh my goodness. But this is such a long weakness duration, because I'm concerned that I might not be able to use my cast that often, especially if it stays in Hades. If he keeps my gems, then I can't cast that often. And like I have to like attack him a bit, then run away, then attack him a bit, then run away. So like I lose time. And since I lose time, I feel like having a long duration would be useful. Plus 10 seconds. Like that's from 4 seconds to 14 seconds of weakness. That makes it way easier to keep up for bonus damage, which itself does 20% bonus damage. Whereas this would be even more, this would be 20% additional bonus damage on top of the other 20%, but only whenever I can keep weakness up, which might be harder. This feels more manageable. I'm torn though. Against other bosses, it's easier to keep weakness up, but my problem is that weakness only comes from a few effects. One is that my weakness... I do have weakness that comes from exploding enemies. So when he makes adds, he might get weakness from them. But other than that, I have to manually apply it with my cast. That's a close range shotgun blast. If my special was giving me weakness, it'd be the easiest choice ever, because I'd be giving him weakness every time I started attacking him. And so I'd really smoothly just transition to the other thing. But they refused to give me that one this entire run. I never had a chance to pick it up. And that was frustrating. Alright, let's get some more money for the store. My health is not great.
Try this way.
But this is an easy chapter, so I'm not that worried about my health. Ow, stop that. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Don't do a long-range blast, it doesn't work. The upside of Aphrodite is that she has a shitty shotgun blast, but at least if you miss, it just throws the gem right in front of you, because it's a close-range attack, so you just pick it up again if you don't immediately run away. What's up, buddy? I should get enough healing from the fountain. That should be that worried. I'm not even sure if... I'm actually not sure if this will even last until the boss because of how many chambers there are in this part. Oh god. In all the chaos, I let the blood last longer than it should. Do I have anything I want to get rid of? These are all really good. If I were to get rid of any of them, it'd be numbing sensation, but I don't think I want to get rid of that. As tempting as it might be to be able to afford more. I don't know. It probably doesn't affect their attack speed, unfortunately, because that'd be nice. I don't think it makes your enemies move slower in terms of attacking and stuff. Like make Hades just easier by making him do everything 30% slower. I don't think it necessarily makes his attacks more spaced out. Which would be nice.
There it is.
Here we are. Okay.
Oh, what is this stuff?
200.
Oh, what's in this stuff?
Okay, I could have done with a little more healing than that. A little more money. 30. I got 45 gold there at the end.
One Satyr sack coming right up.
Baho!
Something I can use.
Math time, okay. So these two combined are 750. I can get both of these instead of that if I want to. And I don't know what that'll be, and it might not be worth it. But maybe I do want both of these. Fuck. Let's see. Stygian Blade, Bloodless, Darkness, Daedalus Hammer. Yeah, I can't look at the Boons list for the Daedalus Hammer. I want to look at the Boons list. We can look at the Boons list for no, Olympian gods. Whoops. Dionysus. Special inflicts hangover. Let's see. Dash inflicts hangover where I started. I'm often dashing away from the enemy, so that wouldn't be the worst. I already have a cast. Your cast damage is supposed to, that's just another cast replacer. Yeah, I don't. So not all these are useless to me. Your call, I already have a call, so I don't want to really want to replace it. Restore health per encounter. Fountain is useless. Take less damage when you're low on health. That's not the worst, but it's only 10%. But it stacks with the other things. Would be 25% reduced damage, I think. Take less damage standing in Festive Fog. I don't have Festive Fog. Deal more damage when 3 people are hangover inflicted. That's hard because it's only on my attack. I already have that one. Chain hangover. Hangover people take bonus damage from Festive Fog, which is useless because I don't have Festive Fog. Hangover effects can stack more times against weak foes. Ooh, that's neat. 3 more stacks of hangover would increase my damage significantly. So if I got that, that'd be good. But that's only one good option. That's one good option in like the entire thing. Like, I would only want peer pressure or low tolerance. And this one doesn't even benefit from being expensive. I could get that from any one, so it feels like a waste anyway. Fuck. But it's really strong now because weak used to be 4 seconds, but now weak is 14 seconds. So Hades will be weak for a long time, making it really easy to stack to the maximum stack. So this will increase my DPS of the whole fight in a major way. That's like another, like, are we at 8 damage now? 9 damage? Let's say we're at 9 damage. That's another 27 damage per 0.5 seconds. That's another 54 damage per second. Bonus, I think, is how that math works out. But it's only if I get duo, which I apparently qualify for. It's one of the following of those two things, so they'd probably give it to me. But it's, yeah, I don't, I'm having second thoughts about the idea of training a new Daedalus power at the last second and being like, oh fuck, my character's broken, I don't know how to play now, and then dying against Hades. Let's hope for the duo boon, please.
Here's the fee.
Nope, fuck me. Fuck me. 20% reduced damage at low health, that's even higher. Fuck, why couldn't you give me the duo? Dash inflicting hangover is nice. I don't understand how this works when I have 2 different hangover damage values. Do they fill in slots separately from each other? Does my better hangover damage override the shittier hangover damage? Like, what if I have 7 stacks available and 4 of them are spent with my attack and 3 of them are spent with my dash? Does the dash occupy those 3 slots and refuse to relinquish them to the higher level stacks that I could have had instead? Or does it automatically override it so that just all hangover damage is my best hangover number. Hangover having different damage values is fucking weird. That's not how stacking usually works with any effect. I mean, this is pretty okay. So I have 35% reduced damage once I'm up at 40% health, because it should stack perfectly with Aphrodite. Where is it? Yeah, reduced damage from foes. Nearby foes, it says, but I mean, Hades is usually nearby. So that's 35% reduced damage on top of a dodge chance. That's survivability, and I'm messy, so I guess I'll get that. I really wanted that duo, though. It sounded so powerful. So now I guess my choice is, I can still get that technically, but my choice is double palm or health upgrade plus Poseidon, which I don't know what the fuck that would be. Maybe a dash power would be good. I still don't have a dash. I'm just gonna get the palm.
Just what I need.
It's a level up of 2. Your special inflicts doom. That's another 50 damage on my special. Increase my damage resistance by another 6 points. Taking it to like nearly 50%, I think, or whatever the other thing was. It'd be like 41% when I'm low on health. Or 2 more points of hangover damage. I'm not sure how these maths work out, honestly. That is 67 more damage from my special. That's probably better than 2 hangover points.
Better blessing.
I don't know, I'm a little shakier than I felt. I feel like this didn't come together quite the way I would have wanted it to. Like, I did nightmare damage against Meg, but I feel like we plateaued a bit by not getting where I wanted to be with certain things.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
Bye for now, boy.
Cerberus vanquished. He's fine. He's fine.
Here goes.
He's fine. Oh, he's fine. Don't worry. He's fine.
I don't think I'll ever get accustomed to the breeze.
This cold white substance falling slowly from the heavens. Snow, they call it. Look carefully upon each fleck. Tiny crystals, but structurally weak. They melt. This surface realm, it is held up by mine.
If you're quite finished teaching me about this snow phenomenon, can we get on with brutally trying to kill each other here?
You wish to have your mortal-colored blood spill once again upon this bed of snow, then fine. Let us proceed.
I think I've won more times than you have now, sir. Ow. That misleading circle. Ow. That's bad.
You truly think this surface is where you belong?
That's right.
Stubborn oaf.
Wretched excuse for a father.
Such utter disrespect.
He was invulnerable. Did it twice. No, I fucked up bad. Oh, I thought I hit it. Damn it. God, I'm a wreck. Oh no. Right, I still have 2 more lives, kind of. No. Ah, fuck. No, I got hit by it twice. No! Stop doing that, stupid. God damn it. I dodge away from it just to get hit by it again. I can't kill them fast enough. Hey, fishing. God damn it. Not good. Not a good start.
We had our little warm-up. It is time that we began in earnest.
Fuck. I might be blowing it.
Let's see you deal with this. You'll burn.
God damn it, I hate that circle lying to me. God damn it. No, don't get— no! Fuck! I just took so much damage, what the fuck was that? No! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
You are somewhat stronger than expected, boy.
I made it last for so long too at the end. I just get hit by everything in that with that build. It was a constant problem. I've probably gotten too used to melee weapons, to ranged weapons and things that don't have to avoid melee damage as much. The exogryph is long range, the shield dashes around. Fuck. I let myself believe I was gonna make it too, because at the end there, I went so long without taking damage, like I suddenly cleaned myself up. I wish I could have been better at that the whole time. That whatever focus mode where you're suddenly playing borderline flawlessly, because like you'll notice I got like one hit from death and suddenly like I got half— I think I got half his health bar down without getting hit. Like it's like every now and then everything goes together. You have the right focus state and you're just being the correct level of careful or whatever. There goes my streak. It's the it's hitting the roguelike. I'll take a break for a little bit. I've done these 3 runs on back-to-back days, so I have a backlog for a while, so I can just take a break, it's fine. But the roguelike thing is hitting me right now, where I'm just like, you just lost that like 2+ hours of progress, fucking start over feeling. Obviously you're always making progress in other ways, but the big thing I'm fixated on is beating the game with each weapon, so I could then do the next tier of beating the game with each weapon. And so that kind of gave me a more concrete form of, like, obviously the first time it was just like beating the game for the first time was the big goal, and I still wasn't getting it there. But now that I have that, the big goal is beat the game with each weapon to get the next level of beating the game with each weapon, which is the punishment things. And trying for that goal and then failing and getting reset to the beginning puts me in that like dicey dungeons / Guild of Dungeoneering territory where you're like, fuck, I have to start the whole thing over again, or Hand of Fate. And that is a blow to me. I don't like that feeling. I think it affects me more than some people do. Sometimes, I know it was a personal thing already before Let's Playing, because I already felt this way about roguelikes. But when I do Let's Plays, I'm always like, time to make progress, we gotta make progress. Always be making progress towards like the finale of the series and so on, so you can then go on to the next playthrough. Like, you're thinking about the scheduling aspect, and also just the idea of like, you gotta make progress every episode for X reasons, both because you'll get comments about it and because you're just trying to like, you're always trying to make progress, because that's just the goal of video games usually. So like there's a bunch of little hits I get in addition to what I already felt about roguelikes. So in the back of my head I'm like, ah ha ha, you didn't make it. You didn't make it. It adds to the drama.